Bonjour. Bonjour.
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 4. Just to warn you, I'm a little tired today. You know, I had a big weekend, which was wonderful. If you guys are following me on Twitter, you know what it was really. I was at the Comic-Con of Paris for The Expanse, for seeing the premiere of The Expanse, the panel, the signings. It was wonderful and a lot of things happened, so I already posted the video about the panel and the signings. If you want to see it, I'm gonna put the link, and I'm gonna make a story time and a review of the episode during the week if you are interested about that. So I'm not gonna talk about it during this video. Today it's The Walking Dead, and I'm really stressed about this episode, about what is gonna happen during this episode, because you know, I already said it, the first episode was there to show us where our guys, our group, where they are now in their life and in their minds, and where are they also in which places. The second episode was there to show us where Alpha's group is, also in their minds and in their lives, and also in which places. And the episode 3 was there to show us that during this season we're gonna be in tension really during all of this season. What happened during the episode 3 was just boom! Really shocking. Like, it was really interesting because it was also for showing us that during this season Carol is gonna be the one who's gonna fight the most Alpha. She's really not accepting Alpha's rules, she's really not accepting the situation, she's also having mental issues, maybe we can say that, because she's taking drugs, she doesn't sleep a lot, she's hallucinating things, and it's gonna be hard for her to really fight Alpha, because the other ones that are really like, we have to follow the rules, if we want to stay alive, we have to follow the rules, and they are really playing safe, you know. So it's gonna be interesting, and it's also like, I said it during the first episode, but the episode 3 was the proof of that. Alpha is the nemesis of Carol, not of Mission. And you know, after the last season, maybe some of the fans were expecting that Mission and Alpha were gonna fight together, you know, that Alpha would be the nemesis of Mission, you know, because she lost Rick, because she's the leader of Alexandria, all of that. And in fact, no, Alpha is the true nemesis of Carol, and I find that so much interesting because of all of the evolution of the character of Carol, you know, with years, with the seasons. Like, her evolution is really the most interesting in this show. Can you remember how she was during the first season? It's really like mind-blowing if you are thinking about all of her evolution during the seasons. And for me, it's more logical that she's the one who's gonna fight the most Alpha during this season, because you know, they are mothers, because they had issues with their child, like big issues, and they chose to fight in a different way, but they chose to fight. They are not like each other, but we can find like things, you know, where they can be like each other, but they chose to fight in a different way, and that's so interesting. If you really think about it, about the two of them fighting together and the background of the two of them and all of that, it's really interesting, and it's more logical that they're gonna fight together, they're gonna be the nemesis of each other, and it's more logical than another character like Mission or another woman, another guy maybe. It's more logical, I think. So yes, I'm really stressed about what's gonna happen during this episode, because the episode 3 was already like that. I was in tension during it. I had to split the episode into parts, and if you know me, if you are following my channel, you know that it's not the usual way for me to post videos about The Walking Dead, so it was really a great episode and I'm waiting for this one and I'm stressed for this one. What is gonna happen during this one? I don't know. About the other characters, I want to talk about Negan to finish. I know that many of the fans are really like, okay, Negan changed now, okay, he's still like malicious, okay, he's still like the Negan that we know since the beginning and all of that, but now he's an ally, now he's gonna fight with us and all of that. And I'm still not sure of that. I don't know how to say it, but what happened during the last episode, it was... I don't know. Okay, he helped him at the end, okay, he saved him at the end, but you know, he had this moment when he hesitated, he had this moment when he didn't do it, he had this smile, this eyes. I'm still like, you know, Negan is fighting for Negan. Negan is fighting for surviving. Negan is fighting for what is the best for him. And if at some point the best for him is to be against us, is to fight us, is to go on the other side with Alpha or someone else, maybe he's gonna do it, and I don't trust him. I really don't trust him. He can be a part of the group, he can be useful, he can fight for us, but I'm never gonna trust him. I'm never gonna forget what he did and I'm gonna have trouble to forgive, but I can't trust him at 100%, really not. So, yes, I don't know. I don't know what is gonna be for him. I don't know what this season is gonna be for him, you know. If he's gonna stay with us or not sure. Stop talking, I think that I already talked a lot, but yes, stop talking and let's go for this episode. That was a sweet moment. Siddiq! Can we know what happened to you? Sweet. It's sweet moments, it's the beginning of the episode with that kind of music. The last time that we had that, it was for the episode of Carl's death. I'm not okay with that. What? What? Really? Shut up. No. She's so sweet. I said it during the last episode that I was a little disappointed that Alpha didn't do anything else than took Lance and just gave Carol a listen. I'm happy that Mission is also questioning herself about that. No. What? Why are you there? Thank you, Judith. Was she wearing that t-shirt during the trailer, you know? During the moment when they kissed? It was a confusing trailer and it was made for being a shock. Yes, please. You want to jump? Really? That's the moment. Where does it come from? It's... What? I'm not liking the way that they are bringing it, you know, into the show with the relationship that they had before, and the fans were attached to those relationships, so they are not gonna jump into that new one just like that. No. I'm...
Now, he gets me. Just stay away from him, alright?
Please listen to him. What? It's an inside joke for the fans who read the comics? Why did you put it in the trailer if it's just for that? I'm really... No one knows, except for Daryl.
It's harder the second time around. Especially when you get used to having someone there. Now it's all on you. Just you.
You're not alone, Mission. You have friends to help you.
Yeah, smile.
No, I didn't cry. You cried.
Some rain, please.
No.
What's wrong with you?
Why are you doing that? You're trying to prove something? What? What are you doing, crazy?
I wasn't there.
Yes, she didn't do it.
Run away now? We'll play dumb when they ask us. You're my people.
What the pachachka?
Come on. Help any of you, please.
Someone please, if she's fighting them, they're gonna say that she attacked them. Thank you, Negan. No! You did more than just that. And now what? They're gonna say that she attacked them? She's dead? No.
Negan! Negan killed her!
No, he didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, no, really? I think that he has a problem now. Who? You remember him? Daryl, please, be our new dad.
Young people out there talk about putting you down. Saying we ain't around to save you no more. Okay, we are looking for a confession.
Wrong place.
Keep walking. All that time you actually tried to kill me, and now look at you. You and I ain't never been in a room before, and there ain't nobody to save you right now.
Don't do that.
They're out for blood. Guys like you and me, we can smell that from a mile away. I'm a sucker.
No.
And I started believing in your way of life. We both know I appreciate some messed up shit.
Yes.
Didn't get your chance to tell your side. Oh, I was a sucker now. Alexandria was attacked. Oh, we don't know that yet.
Come on.
Or really, I know you didn't talk to you.
Yes, but there is more than one or not?
Should have gone to New Mexico.
Okay. Please, no slow motions. You're not gonna give up? Don't give up, please. And don't die.
Well, hey, we're the ones who were attacked here.
No!
The one laying in the infirmary.
You're lying.
Alpha could have killed us right there. Why?
Because of Lydia.
Sexual attack for that lady. How's RJ?
Oh.
He won't eat his vegetables, so I'm a little afraid for him. I want you to be my proxy when they vote.
They trust in each other. I love that.
Situation now over this undermines the civilization that we have built. Lydia said Negan saved her, so he saved her.
Yes.
I know. Gabriel, what you said.
You're gonna be the one who's gonna decide?
I'm going to take the night to clear my head
Ah.
and consider my vote, and I suggest you all do the same.
sleep on it.
Walker's Alexandria, tree here, and now Oceanside. First time, coincidence. Third time, we should check. Oh, Judith? She's coming with me.
I am?
Oh, yeah? Who else is going to be my pair of friendly ears?
I listen to what everybody has to say. I weigh it all up. Then you do what you're going to do anyway. Where the hell is all of this coming from?
Yes, I don't understand.
You're not my lawyer anymore.
Okay, Gabriel, you took your decision? Is not here anymore? He left?
He's gone.
Oh! What? How? Who? You?
I did it. Well, Negan.
And you are confessing it?
Come on. You didn't do this. The cat watched last night. You never left the house.
Doesn't matter.
You didn't do it, but you are confessing that you did it.
This is where they want me. Polite faces, but it's just a mask. Because when things get bad, pick a target. Aim. Shoot.
They didn't shoot. They were thinking of it, but they didn't do it.
You don't belong in a cage.
Better here. Safe.
Lydia, you're punishing yourself. We're finishing the episode again with that kind of music, with happy moments and all of that. Again, that kind of scene made in The Walking Dead, usually it's not great for anyone. Yes, I'm stressed. No, I can't enjoy good moments like that in The Walking Dead because it's always finishing wrong. You're gonna die? That goodbye thing moment, it was like a real goodbye, you know. Negan, are you under the ground? Okay, so where is Negan? Where is he? Is it possible that he's under the ground? I mean, like Carl's plan when Alexandria was attacked, did they search for him here? I mean, on Alexandria, in that place? Where did he go? And he's gonna come back? Or he's gonna go somewhere else? I really have trouble to trust him. You know that, I said it during the intro. I'm saying it during each episode. I can't forget. I have trouble to forgive. And I can't trust him. But I think that this season is gonna be for him, you know? For him, like, he's gonna really decide during this season if he's going on full redemption or if he's going back to the Negan that he was, you know? Right there, he left because everybody wanted his head, but maybe he's gonna come back and save them when they're gonna need that, you know, when they're gonna be in a bad position. Finally, Negan is gonna come and save them all, something like that. And maybe it's gonna be like that, that we're gonna know that, okay, he really changed and now we're gonna accept him fully, you know, into the group. Maybe it's gonna happen like that, or maybe not. Maybe he's still Negan, you know, the Negan from the last seasons, and we're gonna learn it again. I don't know what he's gonna do, what he's gonna choose, but I know that this season is gonna be important for him because of that, you know, because of him making that choice at some point, being with us, fighting with us, defending us, or being Negan again. We'll see. The episode was great, but I'm really like some things during the episode really were not great. The entire episode was great, but things during it were not great, so I'm not finishing it. Like, I finished the 3 first episodes where I was excited, where I was like, wow, that was great, that was The Walking Dead, and things like that. Right there, it was a slow episode. Even if many things happened during it. It was a slow episode. Some scenes where they were just speaking were interesting, but they were long, you know, they were really long. Maybe you didn't notice it, but really they were taking time and full sequence between each sentences, each one. It was one talking, silence, one responding, silence, one talking, silence, and all of that. And that can be great, that can be interesting in some episodes because it's fitting with the mood. But right there, it was not fitting with the mood, in my opinion, because it was also an episode with many action moments, you know, with the tree, with the dead, with Lydia being attacked, with Negan killing that woman, you know, many things happen, many action moments happened. So the silent moments, the silent scenes when they were speaking, it was not fitting with that. So maybe that's why I found this episode long and not well built, you know, not well mixed. The moments with action and the moments when they were speaking and all of that, it was not well mixed because it was not fitting with each other. I don't know how to explain it in another way than that. And really, the other thing that disturbed me, it was that thing about Mission and the king kissing. Like I said during the trailer, when I watched the trailer, I made a reaction video about the trailer. If you want to see it, I'm gonna put the link. Like I said during this trailer, that kiss, that moment during the trailer was made for being a shock for the fans, you know. Also to warn us that it was gonna happen, so we had time, you know, to think about it, and we had time to not be really shocked when it was gonna happen during the show. But it was made for being a shock. It was made, you know, to do the promotion of the show. It's gonna happen right there and all of that. But finally, it happened during this episode, during the episode 4 of the season. It was really just like that, no warning before that, we didn't see it coming, and they are putting it in the show like it was an inside joke for the fans who are also reading the comics. Like, we know that you were waiting for that, we did it, but we are saying to you that no, it's not gonna happen because it's not that universe. Maybe it would happen in another universe. Really, it's an inside joke for the fans who are reading the comics, but it's not well written into the show, it's not well bring, you know, into the show. It's really like happening out of nowhere, and it's closed just 10 seconds after it. It's really like, why did you do it? If it was for that, why did you do it? And if it was just for that, why did you put it on the trailer? Really, it makes nonsense for me to do it and to promote your show with it. If it meant nothing, why did you use it for promoting your show? I'm really not understanding that, and I'm really not okay with that. I think that it was a bad move for the writers and also for the production to promote the show with that. It was bad move. During this episode and during the trailer, it was bad moves. I'm really not okay with that. I'm really not liking it. I was not against a relationship between them. I was thinking about it, and why not, you know, I was really not shocked about that. And I said during the trailer, during my reaction about the trailer, that I was expecting them to, you know, build a story with that, to build their relationship, to build moments with them, talking to each other, discovering each other, for finally having that kiss. But to just have it like that, and just for that, for an inside joke, and it's gonna go nowhere, because they are saying it, that it's going nowhere, that they're not gonna do it again, that it was not a good thing, that it was just, yes, an inside joke. They are really like explaining it to the fans and the viewers. It was an inside joke for you. Really, they didn't say it like that, but it's almost like that. And I'm really I'm really disappointed, yes. Yes, it's disappointment. I'm really disappointed that they wrote that moment like that in this episode, out of nowhere and nonsense and just an inside joke, and they promoted the show with that kiss, that moment, which meant nothing, in fact, which was just an inside joke. I'm really not liking that. Why? Why did you do it? In this episode, written like that, and in the trailer, promoting your show with that. Why? I don't know. Tell me what did you think about it, if you are like me, like disappointed and a little angry also that they made it like that. Promoting your show with something which meant nothing and which was just there for shocking the fans, and in fact you're gonna do nothing with it. It was just for shocking us and just an inside joke, and you are bringing it like out of nowhere and you are closing it like nothing happened. All of that just for that. Really, I'm speechless, disappointed and a little angry. The episode was really interesting because of Negan and Lydia, you know, because of their relationship, because of their decisions during this episode. It was really interesting for that. What happened in Hilltop was also great, but you know, it's not something that we can think about. It's really like it happened, it was like that, you managed it, so now we can move on. But really, the Negan and the Lydia thing are more interesting because we're gonna have consequences of it, you know, during the rest of the season, so it was more interesting in my opinion. I'm really disturbed because I can say that it was a great episode. It was an episode of The Walking Dead with many things that I can like, you know, during an episode of The Walking Dead, but I can also say that it was not a great episode because it was not well built. Like I said, with the moments of action and the moments of discussion, they were not fitting with each other, so it was not well built. And that moment with Michonne and the King was really not well written, and the production to use that moment for promoting the show, it was really not a good move. I have really mixed feelings about this episode. Tell me what you are thinking about it, if I'm the only one who is feeling like that or not. I was really not expecting that for this episode, I mean, but also for that story between the King and Michonne. I was really expecting them to have a real story, you know, into that season, for having that kiss at the end, or maybe at the beginning, but for having a story at some point. But right there, you are really just telling us that no story right there. We gave it to you because it was happening on the comics and it was an inside joke for you, like Michonne saying that it would happen but in another universe. It's really like them telling us it was an inside joke. All of that just for that. Tell me what you are thinking about it. I'm sorry to finish that reaction video with that mood, because you know me, I don't like to finish a show, to finish an episode in a bad mood. I like to see the best things in the show that I'm watching, because if I'm watching them and if I'm making reaction video about them, it's because I'm loving them. So yes, I'm sorry to finish it like that, but it's like that. Maybe we can focus on the fact that the Lydia and Negan parts during this episode were really interesting. It can be also interesting during the next episode. I'm gonna opt for that. Okay, it's all for The Walking Dead for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.